mon, j'espère que vous allez bien. Canada PR, the dream of many of you. And now you're somebody who is following the entire Canada immigration process, do understand them well. However, today the video is all about uncovering and unfolding all the statistics and the data which is imperative to understand to make our strategy in a way that we land Canada PR without wasting time or without putting the efforts in the wrong directions. Now, of course, the entire video is uncovering a lot of facts about French, which is being adapted as the pivotal role or playing a pivotal role in the entire Canada immigration system. So let's get into the video and understand how much French or how much TEF Canada exam rather plays a great role. So, those of you who do not know me, this is Ankita Agrawal. I learned French from back home in my country from the scratch, immigrated to Canada on PR, and I am coaching plenty of students to land their Canada PR to make their dream come true. For the classes, you can contact here, and now let's get on to the video. Right, now let's understand the data and the statistics. Basis that we can come to some sort of a conclusion and evaluate ourselves that what exactly the latest Canadian immigration system says. To start with, let's look at the latest news, which seems to be little negative but are definitely an eye-opener for us. Canada restrictions to start the restriction to startup visas and self-employed person programs. Canada restricts student visas 35% fewer than last year. Decrease the number of new immigrants, decrease the number of new students, reduce the temporary residents, put cap on intake, and also setting the limits on immigrants' temporary resident inflows, giving us a clear-cut yet a negative picture about the intakes. And most of you must have concluded by now, Canada PR is getting more and more difficult. True, partially. Let's look at the statistics which I have for you right here. If you look at this is a general draw in past 3 months. None of them was less than 500. In fact, the last time the general draw went below 500 was August 2023. It was 496. People who are sitting at 480, 490 do not have much hopes, to be honest with you. People who thinks that they would be able to take the student visa path, unfortunately, the hopes are getting diminished on that path as well, because PR apparently is getting more and more difficult for the students learning in Canada or for any other pathway. The pathway or the category based draws are something could be the savior, could be the rescue to the people who still wants to immigrate to Canada and would like to make their dream come true. Let's look at the new statistics here. Canada launches category-based draw selections for the express entry candidates. Canada announced first ever category-based selection invitation for newcomers with work experience in transport. So if you understand the STEM, as in the streams like healthcare, STEM, trades, agriculture-based, transport, and definitely the French proficiency. All of this gives us some sort of an indication that it's gradually getting more and more the category based draw. They are focusing a lot more on category based draw. Let's move further to the next and the latest news by the Canadian immigration officers. French language proficiency will lead the category based selection express entry draw in 2024. Voila! Here is the news for all of you which I wanted to outbreak, that French proficiency clearly takes 30% from the entire category based draw system, which again gives us a big eye opener here, because if you read the news further, it clearly says that French proficiency has been singled out as particularly the most important because the labor market needs more and more bilingual people. This is definitely a big eye-opener for all of you who still have a lot of inhibitions in learning French, because this clearly gives us a ray of hope. And I will not shy away by saying that TEF shines as the lone beacon of hope amidst the darkness. Because considering all of these factors where immigration is definitely getting lower and lower, they are focusing more and more on French. Another statistics in front of you. It is not only the second official language of Canada. They need 8 million speakers. It boosts employment. And the French language proficiency will happen to be the leading category based draw in 2024. Now, how can we be qualified for the TEF category based draw? You have to take an exam which is TEF. Here you go. Now, TEF is an exam which is nothing but an international benchmark test. Now, TEF exam takes place all across worldwide, and there are a lot of particular centers which you would have to Google and see in your home country, which all centers you can go and take the TEF exam. It comprises of reading, writing, speaking, and listening exactly the way it happens in IELTS, as I assume most of you do understand the structure of IELTS and CELPIP of English. Benefits of TEF, there are numerous. To give you some of them today in this video, they boost CRS score by 62 additional points. And more importantly, you're eligible for the French draws. So even if you're somebody who is over and above 40 or 45, do not or may not be able to reach to the border of 500, you still have ray of hope because you would be eligible for the French-based category draws. Let's now deep dive into the French category draws for you to have a clear picture that what I am talking about today. Now, for the French-based category draw, look at the statistics here, the chart. The chart clearly indicates a number of ITAs issued to the French category-based draws are way more than the general ITA draw. There in that chart, we did not see anything beyond 3,000. Here, 1,000, 7,000, 2,500, 1,500, 1,400. Amazing. And look at this figure of February 2024, 336, which is just crazy. 336, it's like amazing score that one can get. And all you needed at that time was just French. So definitely they have never crossed anything which is above 500, and the score dropped below 400 thrice, which really gives you something food for thought. Go ahead and do understand this data, statistics and news so that you learn French and understand the importance of having this linguistic skills in your profile, not only for the Canadian immigration purposes, but also once you land PR to land a high paying job. If you would like to know more about us, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you would like to go ahead and join us as a community for learning French, please go ahead and contact on this number. I'll be very happy to assist you. For the ones who are looking for one-on-one consultation, I'm available on the below link. Thank you so much everyone for watching the video, and bisous. Au revoir.